Yo, everybody, it's the Fan Fiction here once again, bringing you another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire. Alright, in the last part, we did, we didn't really do anything, actually. I just realized we did nothing of importance. We just got items, and that's it. That's about it. We just got our Pokenav. We got a few items. That's really it. Wow. That time was a boring episode. This one I promise to be a bit more interesting. Try to avoid this trainer. Ah, great. Can I avoid them? Yes, I can avoid both of them. Alright, so click on this rock and you get a Stardust. It sells for 1,000 Poke. I'm gonna save all the selling items for when I actually am in need of money. Alright, and one more thing. Here and you get a Pokeball. Oh, yeah, that's all the items you can get here in Route 106. Now I'm going to go back to Dewford and get at least one item. Wait, no, there's two items we can actually get here. I forgot. Let's see. Go into this house, talk to this guy. Excuse me. Gorge your eyes on this. It's a silk scarf. It's right at the cutting edge of fashion, yeah. Oh, I can see your eyes twinkling. You appreciate my dazzling style. Oh, you're a delight. Here you go. I want you to have it. And we obtained the silk scarf. Basically gives a boost to normal type moves. So it's a pretty good item to have, especially with our little Slakoth here. And I haven't received any things on names, so okay, sorry about that lack of tone there. As I was saying, I have not received a single idea for names, so I've decided to take it on myself to name it, or a friend. I don't know. I'm going to probably email a friend later and ask him what it is. For right now, I actually am going to do something. Let's talk to this guy. Noun fishing spot. Are you hitting the edge to fish? Why, yes, I am. Quite actually. I hear you, and I like what you are saying. I give you one of my fishing rods, and this guy is a computer in actuality, because he sounds like this. We obtained the old rod. Okay, basically all that allows you to do is catch Magikarp. I'm going to do a little bio on it right now so you guys can tell exactly what you think. So, let's go with the bio. Okay, so yeah, the only Pokemon we can catch with the rod, the old rod that we just got, is a Magikarp. It's not that good to start out with, only being able to learn Flail, Tackle, and Splash. Everyone knows Splash, the useless move. That's basically the only move it can learn. It can't learn any TMs or HMs. But when it evolves into the Pokemon we all know and love, known as Gyarados, it becomes an excellent physical attacker. On the downside, though, 3rd generation, there were no physical water-type moves. You know the physical special split. I believe, if I'm right, episode maybe 4 or 5, part 4 or 5, I can't remember what I called them, but it's in one of those, I believe. I'm not exactly sure, or maybe it's 6. Yeah, I think it's 6. I may be wrong though. It's one of the last 4 that are up. It learns great moves. Only problem is that it doesn't have the best defense, but it has Intimidate, so that kind of makes up for it. Whereas Magikarp has Swift Swim, not that good of an ability, just makes you go faster. I really recommend Gyarados, but I have so hard of a time. I mean, what am I saying? Not hard of a time. I'm using one right now in another game I'm playing, and it has not failed me yet. So I really recommend Gyarados. Only reason I'm not getting it is I already have a water type. So that's the only reason. I really love Gyarados, but I already have a water type that's, in my opinion, all around better for this generation of games. So yeah, I really recommend catching one if you want, because no matter what I say about this, if it sounds bad, I'm just saying it, but I do like Gyarados. Alright, so back to Dewford. Okay, so yeah, we're back. Oh yeah, we're still talking to this guy. Haul him in. Basically, I'm gonna show you exactly how to fish. So it doesn't really matter what he said. You go to your bag, go to your key items, go to the old rod, use, then if an exclamation point. Okay, it says, oh, I got a bite. Pokemon's on the hook, and that's the one. That's a Magikarp. Level 10. That's pretty high level, actually. Unfortunately, though, I'm not going to battle it because it's a wild Pokemon, but on the bright side, it only knows Splash until level 15, so it's easy to beat. Only problem is that it doesn't give you that much experience. Alright, so I'm going to go. Oh, flip, we have a battle. Let's go. Yeah, and don't come back. The person. Alright, so yeah, all he had was a tentacle. We can't catch that. Or, actually, can we catch that? I can't remember. If so, I'll probably put it up in the next vid, his bio. But for right now, I'm pretty sure that you can't. And I thought one of those two rocks had a secret, but oh well. So, here we go, into the first dungeon after the last three. Yeah, first three. Alright, so here, talk to this guy. I'd recommend it. Here, Softly dark ahead, just trying to explore. Alright, basically I'm just gonna skip through this all, and he gives us HMO 5, which contains Flash. It lights up the darkest areas, but we need Dewford's gym badge. But I personally think Flash is useless, and I run into a wild Pokemon. Alright, I was about to say, if this is a member of our team I'm getting... oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. We are actually catching 2 team members in this cave. So, if we actually run upon them, I'll let you guys know. Or, well, I won't really let you know, but you will know. Alright, so here we got an escape rope. It's good for just getting out of here quickly. If you don't want to run into any wild Pokemon on your way out. Alright, so I'm going to actually go and see if I can find the team member. I'm pretty sure this one should be it. If not, then... oh, it's Geodude. Oh, well. I'm going to just go to the next floor then. Well, hold on. This is a bad idea. For what our team member is, we don't want Ralts up front. So... yeah, Slackoth would be our best bet in the long run. So I'm going to go searching, and when I find it, I'll let you hear the bios on the first form of it. And I was so hoping I could jinx that so I could find it. But oh well. Cutting to the bio. Alright, the team member I'm looking for is Zubat. It's really decent. It's really fast, and it has decent attack stat. All around, I really like it. It evolves really good level, in my opinion, somewhere between 10 and 20. And it learns great moves. I'm not going to spoil what it evolves into, though I'm pretty sure you all know if you watched the anime. So, yeah. I'm going to cut to when I find that now. So, let's find it. Alright, so here is our next team member, Zubat. Yeah, you just heard the bio. And one thing I didn't mention to you guys was Slackoth actually learns Slack Off. Basically, it's another form of recover, but you have to give up your next turn. It's pretty good to teach to Slackoth because it doesn't move next turn anyway, so, yeah, it's a good strategy. Alright, so let's... what should I start with? Let's start out with a yawn, actually. Put it to sleep. Then let loose only one scratch. I think that might be a good idea. Alright. It's gonna be a slight chore raising it, but I think I can deal it. I can even deal with it. We're confused. Come on, Zubat, seriously. Yes. And don't KO it? Sweet. About half. That's good. Alright, so I'm going to try catching this thing in a Pokeball. Well, actually, no. You know what? I'm going to say screw the Pokeball. This team member is worthy of the Premier Ball, so let's throw it at it. Well, actually, no. Yeah, we're going for regular Pokeball. Oh, God, I'm changing my mind so much. Ugh, excuse me. I don't know what's with me today. Ugh. Ooh. Alright, sweet. We got our next team member. Alright, so Zubat avoids sunlight because exposure, because it causes it to become unhealthy during the stays in caves or under the... there's a little bit of weird thing here. You can obviously battle it in sunlight, but it doesn't take any damage, so it is kind of weird. But oh well. And yes, I actually have a nickname picked out for this thing. I was thinking it over while I was looking for it, and I think I found one. I was originally thinking of calling it the most badass vampire ever, Alucard, but then I thought that Crobat is not worthy of Alucard's badassery. I'm just gonna name it Crory, after an exorcist. For those of you who have read The Gray Man, I'm pretty sure none of you have, but even so, there is a vampire in there named Crory. Well, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna call it Crorykins, which actually is a nickname for that vampire. Yes, that is gonna be what it's called. Crorykins, not Count Crory. Crorykins. It's not worthy. Anyway, so yeah, we got our next team. Okay, as I was saying, we got our next team member. We got Granite Cave. We got HMO5. I think it's a good time to end this episode. So next time on Pokemon Sapphire, let's go and explore Granite Cave. Hopefully delivering the letter to Steven. Because why else would I have been here other than for the team members? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to see you guys next time and start off with the bios for Pokemon you can find here. See you guys then.